Yahoza Ewo, Suhum, Prince Harry Okofodia, Farouk Tama. I don't pay good morning to you, George Agbaba. Coming to our members, I don't pay. It's a blessful Monday morning, very hard working day. And see, you're the one you know, I see now what you from your baby. And then I try to I will feel worried to me more. But you know, God being so good, I had the 1st of March. And that's what you're bringing, yeah, Messiano. Let's mommy to Brody, everybody here. Kanawu, that's the way. A shake Kanawu, hey. Material colors, no, and you know, yet to see the Honorable Daniel Kwasia Shama, former member of Parliament, Buem constituency representing the NDC, Madame Ellen Diku, I am a member of the NPP's National Communication Team. I bet joining us shortly. I don't pay yet to be a deal, come on, matches arising. I'll pay your bedding for his answer. Try to report to Noah Abano, former PPA boss, Acquaintance P. Abandoning from active public service. That will bet to me, I buy it my party. I just said, if you do it. Now, the question is that I don't know, crying, why not disappointment, you know, at the Bemano? But the one they could see now because the Ghana Integrity Initiative, the wrongdoing, the corruption, the personal interest they want to be now, it must come to bear. Now, conflict of interest issues are one more raising, according to the Strike report, about 160-page document. And $70 per. I don't pay you better Ukraine sends some no, they're buying a year, and more buying a COVID-19. Once I said, minorities are one more person raising most in the BM. I think a bipartisan committee will be set up now. COVID-19 common let me in the year expenditure. The body framework at me are bending and buying to the was in the one church. It doesn't matter the public accounts committee by year Juma. And now so the general every year Juma. One more per committee. Minority members in the media, any market to say no embed me up for year. I don't pay yet. That's it. What join here? Oh boy, I might get to be a come on. Your numbers no 0550 596 929 0550 596 929 and I face 0556 567 929 0550 567 929. Nama message to me. We are live on Facebook. Kessben 92.9. And to talk to us, I'll say you bedding commodity now. We'll consent now. So you can kind Eddie about 13 after 10 a.m. My member durable Daniel Kusiasha Bachenda, the man of Aquaba. Good morning.
Good morning, Penny. A design.
Now,
Mr. Speaker, who are there?
Radiator, who you pa.
Now,
was very honorable.
Oh, Namia don't send a can pep. We best say, pep.
Change your microphone to bear one.
Yeah. Then now we are no. Sa pep. And it was Usa.
That's it. But then this is more to say, I don't pay me no general secretary.
Yeah.
Eddie and Como, the major concern our reason is party, no members of parliament.
Yeah.
Ɛwɔ mmarahyɛ badwam a wɔn edi dwuma no. Party for ni bi nso afɛkyire ana wɔn yɛ campaign etia wɔn at the branch and constituency level. Sɛba ne saa na ɛha adwene. Enti there's a directive by your party. Sɛ wa wɔbɛyɛ saa adeɛ ni biara no. Party bɛ sanction wɔ mmerɛ ne so kura ahwɛ ayɛ ma wɔn contest bi kura. Mami enti o ɛwɔ ho.
Yo, penny me da say na me cha etiefo na ehwefo ni nyina. Enkanka NDC, ye penny ankasa John Dramani Mahama, former president of Ghana. Any NDC for ni nyina executives, nationals, regional, Kodru branch executives. Finally, my wife. Michiano pa. Me no na sorry but Nsemi Sanchiano.
I see.
Yes. Near me general secretary Kandie and no dear ne kwan so ne emra so a nti media ne mechanism me sre wona omo pese omo sa contest and omo be contest seat no omo nya botre kakra emfama MPs e just say edwuma omo yesese no edin omo free ho pe na adia say we chire nti ye besro mu na omusi utu momo infu na okra zo na za utu nofo obi bisa say nti say ono mu contest anya e be dey anya new MPs enye mi na mi bisa because to me make I say I'll not contest my successor. No, you should have, I believe in him having the freedom to lead the people. No. Say, meko MP kra. Now, we say bia si a party. And now be a catch and penny for because I belong to a party. And I'm penny for.
Yeah.
By my own evolution, say me ko contest here. No. But say bibi bounce nye obi obe contest na me so me hwe say okay say man kwa be ha me party there, then it is only then that maybe e just me so me plead say o nka eyese anka ye e just eduma no enye say me ntumi nye but o ye eduma na un say asundwe ni kira and from the party, but one kasa constituency, sometimes even your hometown, sometimes even your own family, then it's better for you to say it's enough.
Okay.
And that is how. So I'm appealing to those who are lacing their boots to go and start work now to have mercy on our sitting MPs. Into me, me general secretary, no, Afibia sa. Yeah, time so sa. Yeah, ka on one kasa be ka. But you realize that so obianya sini 3% bibia.
Yeah.
O try to say your ground. That is the problem. Our current MPs are in a tight corner. In which case, you know, Obibia also or kwako contestino in denu. Ube say according to say one advantage be.
Yeah.
Niente America Sani say the common fund is not coming and they are not feeling you on the ground. If you are scarecrow, if you are monitoring cry, if you are scarecrow more, so fire monitoring cry and zumba. You see that people may be capitalizing on this type of things, but I'm pleading with them. They should have mercy. And your MP no, na on pese on mama dear. With the idea no say free no, one aloke. Nti say nyina etigana na your finance minister of catch say we are broke as a nation financially no there and the MP no fumuso nti mesere pa say omunya abutre emfama na omuntie ne ye mpanyifo eka because in any group if there is no leadership and ekuonu entumi entumpon nti whatever ambitions you have no our general secretary has spoken in I'm sure in the known of our national chairman and all the executives. So we need to listen. Udi mraswa ube se wa brabo no ebeye de. That is it.
Okay. But Mamintio na beginning with far away Russia and then Ukraine and Yama AC and sensema ACCC or holding na into be NTO ewo. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has given us an update. And Foreign Affairs Minister Mame Shelley Ekoboche Ekasa Etrede Abainso Eye for the time being. So far, the minister told us yesterday about 460 students actually moving from Ukraine.
Yeah.
They are rather in neighboring countries. And for instance, Romania, about 132 Ghanaian students actually across it to Romania. 24 of them is expected to say Ghana. I don't know. So and then 38 of them across it to Poland. Slovakia, we have 25 Ghanaian students across it over. Hungary, a year 25. And then in Moscow itself, Russia, we are also told, as much as incidents no bebrina no happen, a year Ukraine, no, it is also better, say, ye lefty Ghanaian students, one more a year Moscow in Russia. And about 85 of them, ministers arrangements are made. So far, no, over 220. Ghanaian student and exited the borders of Ukraine. A Friday, many the Deputy Foreign Affairs Minister Kasai, he said, on records, Ghanaians are one more Asian number up to 1,200 on records. And so far, that is what they know as a ministry. Yes, one more a year to Kotna for a Tiwa, one more year, Juma. One more money records on the day, they don't have the idea. But majority of the 1,200 no were within the western part of Ukraine. And one more say Sankrofo and one more to me about the neighboring countries. You bet me evacuate your more about Ghana. But me ain't you. But minister, you're worried. Or you're worried, sir, and somebody do have more the politics. And you know, she has cautioned, sir, we know, and you say you're partisan politics. Na yema abaying in a juma. Mamintio.
Yo, me that's it. But Mr. Speaker, I don't think I know, mommy. Saturday, oh,
and you mean I'm here,
and you know,
say a party.
Mamma watch. Me we say phone in me my Kessben TV. Me first time I'm here officially. But now about them, no one finish business.
I see.
Until the near bring.
But we are fine.
Yamiadum.
You're looking beautiful.
Thank you. Minister Akacho said I'm running for National Women's Organizer of the MPP.
Oh, Debbie, and
then officially. Me ma wone Kessben Nebusia.
I see. I am who text us in this one.
I'm Pachoyemia. Ellen Amadeku. Me pamocho. Me call for National Women's Organizer.
I see.
MPP. Ti ma minchi MPP man you know mo hwe me. Minister Kessben de mo kwachi pa anti. Abusia form Pacho me ami ni o nyame boa July.
I see.
More to Abana. July.
I see.
Yehia 2024 no NBC 4 pew. Breaking. Until breaking, no part of the process of breaking is there. Part of the process of breaking is be a knife for fraud near energy for women's winging.
I see.
It's not. My campaign message back on. You better was later.
You better come. You better come.
Me manu afishapa. I think this is the first time.
As a more unfinished business.
So
we finish it.
You baby no ha. Come in na ko GT. You we journey jam.
So come baby I just say I'm from. I want to be call.
I see.
And when I'm finished here that shapa this Okay, Russia Ukraine invasion or war. Ninsusu so eba Ghana for there. Na edi kan ye man mo omu eco school ho. Now to be frank with you, same no basa much as we criticize no. In metie the Minister for Foreign Affairs. Mbodi mboa obo. Mampenyan kasa mame kasa mo but say ono na epa no say onye minister there.
Yeah.
Ma hu say anamo osi otunu there. Otunu ntem. It is better late than never. Eche say nka ensese yentina ho saa bedru indra ansa na o kire ne opese onye. Because ntokwa we dey ehia say ye ka ho asem free I am say last year cry say about Joe Biden they be our boy a cocoa near Russia for a year. But according to say I buy a beer or drink say beer I didn't NC in there BC. Until the government must do all that it can to make sure say ye encoder ye nuanumu abedru Ghana. Until namotoa omu kasa omu tunu de it is good say Ghana for Oma Bomodi on one of the Ghanaian Times today, Matisse Mose Abanu Aye in Shishe say obey evacuate 460 students every ho. Fine. But as at this time, on kasa na edi omumbodi mbo mati omubako edi appear across borders to other areas. Now, the good thing too is that the minister Okasa Muma numbers these students can contact and make sure they move to a particular location. Say evacuation, beba say ombe to me anyamu. That is very, very good. But that said, enye school nkodankwana ntokwai abeka say akanyama bebre.
Yeah.
Akanyama bebre. Business is new we nyina. But when edi we nyina ba. We enye wa abeka say Ukraine for ako yebi binti na Putin akutwa shomoso. Ukraine fought your omukrum to say Ghana for 80 year krum. And Nigeria for example, Fantu Hunamiye, Abetwa share so. Say be an anado ye be or no on pentino, Mabetwa share so. But we don't have to live in history. This is a journey like I was just saying at one of the media stations, a journey like from east to west in America, 1904 and 2022. In Myanmar, ACC, there are so much historical antecedent. But today, we cannot use that to say, the heroes in my mind today are the Ukrainians. Any of president, 43-year-old guy. And somehow it will continue to ring forever and ever. That gives me ammunitions, but not a right. A trese or pese ontina ni maimu na onku etia ni Vladimir Putin eye. And that has motivated a lot of the youth in that country. Look at them on the street, trying to use bottles and cotton to produce or manufacture petrol bombs.
Yeah.
To me, they are destroyed. But that is not it. The destroy aspect is not it. But Vladimir Putin, and he said, the world has actually acted against him. Said that when they take you off of the SWIFT, and only problem and that SWIFT is not going to affect Vladimir Putin alone. It may affect a Ghanaian who buy goods from that country. Say omulodu container manatuanka o pia sekano enko. So Vladimir Putin have seen that no, say manya bibia asembeba because at the same time ni krom for so akata say yansuma se kona kokum.
Yeah. And they are demonstrating.
Yes. In this, I say, watching the paper 2,500 atum why I did them almost yansuma. So those people to demand their pound of flesh in terms of doing businesses won't mean to me enye mejuma. Na say any panuzukra to me ejuma senka obenyaska.
Yeah.
Nunti u Vladimir Putin tinu say fuel prices no kosro in the whole world. So we don't have to be in power to put our name in a very bad book. But coming back home, Niemesre Abani say, Omusi Matisse, Omusi parents Embrambesha. And I asked myself, or those relatives of those who are in Ukraine, and I asked myself, why? What are they coming to do? Because you know that there are some youth omu parents omu nimbebi omu.
Yes.
They don't know. So the government should just take the action. Niomusha says, to me, this is not the time for having a meeting. Go and bring the people to Ghana. Yes, we can do it. Go and bring our citizens to us, or our brothers and sisters to us. That is what the minister must do. And the minister must, like maybe whether they have started it or not, the bipartisan approach. As I say, only MPs, ni committees, no omuntina say, what must we do? Throw the ball to them. I've heard that we should not be partisan politics. But maybe that issue too has happened. It must be reported. We should know. We can't just be listening to good things. Say, awoye ya, ana ohima mebuana. Awo akodanu beba no na moja di kanba. Na moja be free ni pa hunama. Say ya. So all these things, but we will not play so much politics with it. But the truth must be said. And I'm sure those who are reporting to, I will appeal to them to report the truth. Say na Uncle Bati say no muku Ghana from, but no, we have not heard that any of them have died though. So all these things comes back to the government, to the minister, how you are going to handle this.
But moving forward, Ghana and Africa, your position on the UN General Assembly, even at the Security Council. I know it's Ghana, as I say, a 2-year term. It was so after winter. What should be our position? Because Ukraine are the very simple. Me person me joining NATO. Russia said that be ultimately joining NATO because you gave US and then the other European countries access in terms of surveillance. Say me and monitor on our border. And then again we are told even per the United Nations statutes, Russian borders na kasano the borders are still within Ukraine. The borders are still within Russia, even though we are a sovereign state. Why should have the United Nations stay up until this time as I did say?
Oh, United Nations, they were here doing as yo. Oma tuaba. Se bibi se ba.
Yes, but abano Russia veto abano.
Yes, inti onu de wa wie na juma. Niese se oyenu wa wie. Antokwano nyansha se enka se mo fa peacekeepers enfanko. Afe no mo sha se. And he's speaking to other nations and what they will also do. They will also do to help those who are fleeing from Ukraine. Yeah. So to me, they have done. And Ghana, they vote. Me penana. Say no mo si to abano me pe. He said, show say America for a 2-year oil. UK for a juma no when gold in now moye. Inti eko to about 1 hour dinechi. And when you get to our parliament, you are practicing both UK and American system. So, but non-aggression should be on the table. I just say Ukraine for no. A dear no maye. NATO asema wukano. A historical thing. A asema that they say because Russia want to do the same thing in Cuba around 1965. America found Pini. A lead into nuclear war. In this they say no. Why should Ukraine to join them? Ukraine to is closer to me. In the accord to say Asiakan. But things have changed. Look at the way the whole world is against Russia today. Because Omuka just say Ukraine and Yeshi. To now from president and now Ukraine for their Nazis. So you cannot do that. You are in your sovereign state. Somebody who is in sovereign state. Into almost person who joining NATO. Usi Debi Mamun joining. Have they joined?
They've made an application.
Yes, have they joined? The issue, court, have they joined?
No.
Maybe application has been rejected. Will it allow them to move back to Russia or near Russia? As they will be doing some things that you, Russia, will not like. And Vladimir Putin, you will not like. One will say Europeans need now unite because of Vladimir Putin. Take them off the SWIFT. Their planes should not fly in our airspaces. So they are closing down on your economy. And because of that, you have to kneel down. So to me, all that is happening. Ghana, our position is clear. Say, send a young person, maybe Ivorians, and I told you for me to share. So I am say Vladimir Putin, uncle to share Ukraine. So that vote, I think I give thumbs up to the government. Say, well, vote to say no. What Russia did is not good. We should not condone aggression. Say Obi Nadia. So only no bet to me akasa. Only no maintenance na munkasa.
But United Nations is losing irrelevance, Anna.
No, it is not. But you know that United Nations,
because the veto powers are not allowing the UN.
But if they will change the charters, they should change it. So going forward, when we say near air cost then you have to change it. Because once they say no musha say BSA, say Ghana benya 2 years. So better now as time goes on. Yeah, necessary nkasana to UN so for. Say ebia say na nyama konuma ensisa nyamum kakra so that we can go forward as a united human race ewo asasi so to me they are doing their work. Me woman say wow sha okay Mugabe say United Nations is even misplaced. the headquarters is even misplaced. Sanya money, the unfair things, the world is not fair. Sanya money, according to say, many a time, America, Europeans, they detect, they detect to the UN. But who is Ghana to go and talk? Say America for ne two oil, against that. Though it must not be like that, but that is what we are seeing on the ground. So, United Nations, the headquarters is where? Is it not in New York? United Nations, in New York? Fine. Into one country. So, but the way to me they are acting, Omu need to be there for peace. United Nations is to ensure world peace. In any situation, they do things in such a way, say, Asunjubeba. Say, Nano Mutuaba, say, time Russia veto, say, oh, yempini, yemfama Russia. Say, in that chamber, Kranan Tokasha, say, oh, my Janu say, Maninko. So, those of you who have lost, form a new strategy. Then they say, we'll give Ukraine arms. Then we'll give support. Then we'll give fuel. Then we'll give money. It is going on. Yeah. And now Vladimir Putin and say, baby, I didn't know quite there. And Dimwami, Minu Bekasa. So that is where we've got into. It is not only a gun that can fight a battle. If you, excuse me, if you have the brains, you can use sense to fight a battle.
I remember the incoming women organizers. So now, Minty, no campaign, they were shy.
Oh, someone said,
MVP for me, Pam.
Oh, bad.
Mrs. Say,
only me back on here and one now. Be down.
I said, na me come on, oh, me no know some Musuba no. MBC no kawaro we are found na free.
What was that offer peto kwala? Me mpel bodin kika and be come am pare me din hom pacho. Me nya madwen se me ware NDC ni. Mpacho a hweye o meguma ware enso so. Esre wa. Na mpacho wuti a he doesn't mean it. Ma me nchia busiafo na me nchia me husband kwa umare hini. But for ejare yeboa the first. Na me nchia me ma ene mi krumfo nyina nse mi fi wanchi.
Okay.
Wanchi bono. Wanchi techiman ina betifi nti. And now my bahedi the work has been TV mo kwetri na say me manchi anoko. Okay. Ma share wie no so na ma me enya announcement say munim maba waku na ye when MPP mu aye friend NPP loyal leaders.
Yes.
Nyame aye ya dom.
Una aye founder na.
Pa cho me nye founder. Me ye captain e wo Bono East region.
I see.
Afi ye di finsia.
6 years.
6 years of female activism.
Okay.
Now, obi a kind of cry, obi a winim ne aircon, winim say in the past 6 years, MPP mune Ghana elections muno ya yebi pa. Enti mama NPP loyal ladies all over Ghana official pa.
But omo den party
nyame semi ye menya party menya member. Me a whole captain. I am running for National Women's Organizer. Okay. Me commanders name me members be call for positions. Be call chairman, constituency. Be police station be wom. Be call national. Ti ya party mabawa. Enti ya adwen se party ne pese eboa no. Ya nyina efa ye ho. Yasem. Ya ne the future of the party. Ti loyal ladies de mamo ha mo ho na ya ne adintu. Enti nyame boa 27th of March. Yeah, 6th anniversary Kumasi.
Okay.
Inti my start here announcement. Ubia wo Kumasi MPP ni bia when ji loyal ladies. Patcho get in touch. Na joining na okay. We are the future. Maka loyal ladies dey we achi abusuafo nyina wi. Na
me brother is that me mo beje na.
Patcho ma mabawa. Nti se oyo bad ya. Panicho. Oni obiti aba se patron.
Okay.
You hear Nisika?
That's fine.
Ukraine, ne Russia. Me wa personal interests.
Oh dear.
Me wa fast wo.
Oh Ukraine.
Me first cousin ne ba girl. Me papa de ne mane ye man ko but me papa wa fast ba. Nti say me ba.
Yeah.
Na my niece na adwoa call Ukraine wedi 17 okoya medicine. Infiensie ni. Ti nyame aye ya dom. We
okay.
or be funny bag ya be few. Any asemi. Na me chemoni ya fam week here. Enya asem ketwa. Obi oko school 17. Sisi we dia. Ya fe no di 23 December. 7 December no be 23 years. Inti wa hwe ni sei se wo baba. O free fie no kwa na chese ya asem. Wa konyame ahwe no so a mfie nsia wa wie. Obefa ne bag abafi. Na me chom onya medu ye nti minti min church for security reasons. I can't tell you what she went through. Na nyame ya adum no bedu wie a me chirichiri. Mini abema se wunhu ntokwa ne etimi de ba. For Ukraine ye example. For Ukraine ye senior owo school o wie ne exam so bebe fi. No moti ya ne bomb. Enti je ne niam akura bode no betimi afa. Enti ye mana nyame ye aduma minister sie bebre etimi free Ukraine no. E ya adum. Nyame aye adom nso so bia ho kan ye nti se Ghana ni ba bi ho aka ti awurade a ne ye da na se na efi ochena ekono mo mbeba ne en start mra edin timi se mi de awurade ase me rapa send message so yeso etimi across border na me se awurade me da ase enti a chere parents from dana asem ni si ye be sin nra no asem ato yen no nyame nko a ti de awurade ase obi na akopɛ ne ntokwa. Yeah, mami sure Russia and Ukraine in Tokwana. Mami ma simple analogy. Unse na Ukraine ka Russia. Former USSR mo kan so mu nyina bo mu Soviet Union. Eti say obi a wakwa aware bone. Aware bone pa na Ukraine okoye. Ina nyame ye na dom sam how many years 30, is it 20 years ago na 30 years ago. Nyame ye na dom na osi aware yi majai. Ina nyame dum no perfefe no mu geni om independence eni na ware jaye no afo jaye ni kunu da Russia se me mpene ma wonye free Ukraine fa ha hey Ukraine fa ha hey Ukraine se me magye me ho made me ho nti me pese me koneto ade by force so oni wo hobium
se ma onko se wo ko ne ho nsem
na me kana ware bone Ukraine ware bone no eso mfa so ani ni kunu da nti so wo sika e wo ammunitions e wo tumi nti wo ni oye no wakware be ma boni a wusi anya ye ye cheche ne ma no so wufie e next to ne de e say Russia say anya ne dey say Ukraine for ko join NATO for benya chance aba abegina mo border so e ne border ase ne oni obi tifie wo neighbor na wo say mi neighbor kwa akototo etuo ne ma aba begu ne fie wo next on ne share wo etubu afu what the end say what the end so ba report number police say me gidi say me neighbor yi agura wo di woni fie ho no emwa why ni police ni UN we Russia who of veto power meaning say utimi can sama edimu e wo UN it's so you say Ukraine ye bibia emfa kwan mu a anya report na oye no woni obiti na uhwe ni oye woni fie e de asem ba anya police na call report na call report ma ban
but no report ma UN
me ba uhwiri ewura ni fie ho e koso wo kwa stop no e ye ofie no report or report ye minti wo ba bia say Russia the report akoma UN say and Ukraine be so joining NATO why report no onya ye
but the big question be say or report here. What can UN do? So
reporting now what the reasons in tia what dream say or kwa wow. Now what they are say to asumu a I didn't na yenti. But Russia ni Putin ni re ye fini ho say Ukraine is a sovereign country. What in the ho aware no wajai. Oja wu 30 years ni. Papa to ho ase. Send ya wusi ne the next day ma etna na sa na won netna they say if you wa wura akoko sheye wo so no na busuafo ne neko onu ane nkrofo ene ne ko say yesoma wo asani awo ni omo maame ohun se wo ye busuafo enti waja wo yire na wo na wo yire ko na wo mabuafu o se ma chiche me ma ne nso agum Putin no na dwe na papa de because me ma na o ye no enti ase enim
I see.
But what can I say my wie no ye de na me ba bi o e na ne mframa no abebo yen almost 30 ye hwe ono abu okujeto ablakwa see ono de meti fi na no o TV3 say ono kra busa Russian ambassador o Ghana ha say den na mu ye e mo mo man assurance so o ye hwinsi Enti say honorable Okujeto Ablakwa atimi abusa question. Say yen so ye foreign minister, onu so betimi abusa question pa. Me sure. Say almost start see foreign minister abusa, president abusa. So yen at security council so. Oh yen. Ene ye ne. Enti say me nuanu NDC fo aka say nke ye yi nkrofo no efiri ho na. And I can me what fast who trying the exams. Nipa isi meye or start to cast meye ne. How do you convince your people to leave? Oh, ye na ade. Enti me woni se ne sese aban ye era na oye no. Nyame ne da na se enu point bi a yen nipa bi hu aka. Ne sese aban ye no eno na oye no. He do point bi no. E start ye no. Wo mu close airspace ni na.
Yeah.
A 2-year mistake in all the helicopter, plane, and one sna and tuntum, ufa Russia for Nibekum. Omo bida. Mokai Crimea. Plane A2 diplomats womb, professors womb, almost the missile ball. Plane man, Onipane was in every. And so Omo somewhere almost close airspace, no be a penny baby tonight. Tonight, I to say, we be use land spaces, land borders, no more free out. We have videos be a air trend here. Before ni be do Poland border. Some who near
yes.
Maybe niece or could do Moldovan border near two. Or Tebas, morning students. Next year, from year U10. A chrono so want to say a hayo. Our. It's a wide dream. I buy kono ko yom. I buy faki na wako no wako yom. Ni abai betimi aya ne se obeye omo bre no mu nyina ba be du border na omo de numbers atuntu nyame du no du border no hope na wo frɛ Ghana for na yen embassy was Sweden are you ready? Embassy was Switzerland are you ready? When you say Ukraine hokwa ye ni embassy,
yes,
that should tell you a story there.
The nearest embassy is Turkey
in Switzerland,
yes.
Russia embassy o he emfa mu kwa ye yi enkrofo afiri because ye can say ye support Ukraine. We are Ghana ni na o ho na we tiri anye ye na papa yi nsa so mu a. Enti ase ye so ye enkrofo so ye yi omo. Afiri Russia. Enti aban de asem da no so. But aban so adwuma no. Woni nam mu wiasem ha se ni aye no. Wo tu fie, wo dwen wo ho yete ye Ghana ye ko ye ntokwa ye hwe okwa ye befa so ma Ghana. Akoyie yen ka ya semu wiye ye se COVID-19 ya ne kofre COVID-19 ye ni yobie ye ti ye ba ye se COVID-19 hwadwuma COVID-19 ye di ye nyina wo kurum ha yen kan wiye yo afi na ye hwe 11 ye abrafo ye age abososo mo mpene mani mpasi se nyina ye guso ye kakọ ye nyina ye kakọ ye wiye ye ka ho asem awie am Putin so se hey mabawa wanya obo wanu se yenyina yenya cold ho hwe ne wo prices e ko ensi niema ni bi wo ho a wo ye ne den wo na wo ti ukrom no enye wo na waye external forces enna nye ye nko anso ne ye ho chiri ye nipa bebre countries bebre ho chiri in fact the whole world ye ho chiri enti ese Ghana fo ne ye ma ye nyina ye ti ye ho ase say ye ni normal times ye nti ye ho ase sa say ye emergency situation enye Ghana fo ne ye we are seeing some energy as some brain. And she said, Minister Kasa, my young politics, and I'm in the yard. I didn't know Kasa. Honorable could you told therefore where Quatina TV3 Cocan say, what it? Sebaso, se train. I didn't call any be cobodan, so ya tuabu a bomba boom. And she said to send me. I will offer some quite so. Okay,
I remember.
Oh, can I remember that TV3?
I see.
And then a minister man reply. Hwe niema bi wo ho a yesi a yenye politics sei enkwala na wo ho no wo be ne wo hu se ye NDC ni wo be hu se ye MPP ni o ye Ghana ni asem wo kan me ka kire wo se nye minister Adechi obekasa ya nka by now o ye ne pa esi nkrofo fie because unim se ye oba no e na wo mutu kwan ni nti o frɛ na enko obu wo ha ni phone na dum enti Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa me sre no bi ni se na no eden o di free plane. They said they go Ukraine. Ya panicho. Aja onu okone constituency or the abobo ya ne bicycle neko. Ontina kam ye nim sa. Oko school. Time omo wa ban mu ana oko school abrochire no. No the ship e na eko yate ase enye hwe. Yate ase enye hwe. On fantina plane ho. No nchoswa nya ne obeye wo plain side ho no. Mo mfa na sem emma Ukraine ho. No nya ya ban na ban nye na dwuma. Me pa ne chew we nya politics asem. Onyi free mu. Asem no kan na was source a mfa ne enko cheke. Besi na untimi nkyran ba bia bomb koro na si. Ote no wahi.
Kind emphatic.
Ote no wahi. Saa mremu wotete nsem a na wo ka. Saa ne etete keka nsem. Wanya de what's here only minister phone number. He knows where to get his messages across. Unkwata TV so nka. Wanya de enti minister kan ya no waka. Muma yenya kopim san kwala ne beba ne ehu se yenkrofo nyina afri kuro no so no. Sa politics asema mu famam na me kan ro ntena plane ho. Ono plane or ye plane enthusiast. Plane hu ne nani gi ho, akwantu ne nani gi ho, ontena ho. Mo fa ma ha.
Okay, but I say, my main kind messages in the Biaba. All right, remember, this is here. My main kind with I say, good morning, Mr. Speaker. The reverse speed at which the country Ghana is going under President Akufo-Addo's administration is very terrible. Agenda 1 from Kwabenya and Ode message way Abba. Agenda, thank you very much for what message Ode Abba Anope. We say, good morning, Mr. Speaker. If the Speaker of Parliament doesn't want any interference in his parliamentary works, then he should stop the traveling and focus on his work. Sir Ernest, anyway, Eddie, a free a year, Assessor Anadiaba in the Eastern region. Sir Ernest, thank you very much for a message and a pay one day Abba. I say, good morning, Mr. Speaker, watching you live from Kwabenya. Voting for the NPP government to become. It's like becoming a punishment on Ghanaians. Greetings to Mahdi Jibril, the incoming national organizer, hopeful of the National Democratic Congress. And with the Abba, made us say any message, you know, now. We are live on Facebook and take my messages, you know, in free Facebook camera. You're back in kind in Ediama. But I was saying,
link you Ben Facebook.
Kessben FM 92.9. Mame wo number no messend there to so the amount na afi what me a share there. Oh mami ntio.
On send them me ba because me nim ne ntia MPP for mami. Sister Severu. Oh okuje to asem no. Though we don't want to put politics in it, no. Omunya botre. Tio. Oh, David, Beba.
Oh, no, minimum, no, mini abema, me go school. Kaya, some young panka by now, and then.
And then we encoda.
Tio.
Vladimir Putin, Kasemin Kokunu.
Yeah.
What did Joe Biden do? Joe Biden was giving us the update near Air Kosovo, Russia. Joe Biden and my time say within this week at the university. Now update Joe Biden man MPP for Marty. Omati, Missy, Yankoda neho. We don't want to talk about NDC MPP. But some mupenu sade yes we was it.
Yes, but what you said the honorable could you try my source and you know how do you
honorable or say what women is never say and but I would say munja catch say because there is a video me train station me no omatu whether it is a gun or mati pa you watch it and you see it into say near koso no no into munya botre. I said earlier on, say better late than never. Because this issue are ever say no. Senkabai, boni triple pass. Ti se no beti ediero play ko ye wo kumasi senkopeso ya. Nka yakofa nkoda dada. Nka yakofa nkoda no mo bia me ka sembia. Yebeka. That is why I give the benefit to the minister. Say onu the onkos no ye na ejuma. Joe Biden koso ka sem we no da beni. Over 2 weeks.
Joe Biden can't say or Casa.
He's telling us.
One Casa America went to me evacuating him.
No. Do you know what happens? Time Joe Biden release this information.
Yeah.
Unim say confusion about Russian camp. So who is giving this person this type of information? Because Putin told us that his forces are going back. Joe Biden says no, they are not. They are rather amassing. So what are we doing as at that time? even calls in case of that time, these 1,000 students or 1,002, you will call them through the other embassies. Now you know more numbers. Then we start to plan. Afen and then I was having ID numbers no ma. MPP for Munya Butre. Now ye mpese fast and find politics. I didn't want bombody. Let us tell you that you have not tried because this thing does not happen just 1 week. Information abasa. Like the school authorities, all these people, you should get their informations. Even Minister Krobaba, your information, Magana for say Nekosu, Yenim say, Yankoda bin Moho. If you have any information of any of your children, give us the numbers, let us track them, let us tell them what to do. After say we are thinking of evacuating for the Tio. At this particular time, a tour to Nusi parents in Bra meeting. Parents in Embra meeting. Whilst the war is raging, but
that meeting, when they call it, the purpose of that meeting here,
or later, minimum one fan to her. Obia, name our Ombra meeting on International Conference Center on Tuesday. Yempesa, yen people for because of one Kasankasa or mu how. Our modia swam into Yempesa how on this. But na mobi on betun, omuntun ye. Na yembo muna enkodano embrefie. They have sat for far too long on this issue. They don't have the contact. They can't call anybody. After now, Baba catch them and say, "Ye ni embassy or Ukraine." What did you do through the Turkish or Switzerland or more embassies? What did you do? How many people do you send there to move to that place to do this mapping and then connecting our people? Say, sister, when Tina Mikacha say, next time, mommy, sister.
That's all sports,
NDC for sure, man.
Baby, and I know credit. I don't know. My find your politics.
Baby, I some they be a one more person. Baby, I some way asem na esi emergency number wo be kan che yen say yen na yen go put in yonye
enya put
or starting say or threaten friend say Ukraine enye ne eburu mfie na mfie numni enti say wo betena ha na be ka kire me say MPP for na government anya ade say wa anyi omontem na sa me na asem nsiye no na emie rumors no wan ba na be ka say onya school no mezi no nko wan ka be ba
Gabi, and yes, it
is a semwesi. Na yes, move ha ne mra mefa mo a. Ye de ne se mo de mo ntapiku won. Nya me dum ye ne ye nkwala ne nyina ba wi a. We can go back to the politics. Anya asem bia. Ba wo ma information a
warnings na
wo pa wo kan America na mu na no man warnings so no ne crop ahi no
yi. I didn't say she evacuate to. Nka satan kra na mo numbers.
One na choso mu ni numbers. Me se me niece ko school ho. Owura wa no register with the Ghana
new niece number.
Or register with the Ghana embassy in Switzerland.
Okay.
I sorry akọ me niece or SD ni. I sorry akọ register with them. It's the Ministry of Foreign Affairs knows, especially more scholarships.
Yeah.
Minister Bekachina also only maybe Is that what she said?
For that day,
you are creating problems where there are no problems. Now, a whole ranking member for Foreign Affairs, baby, say what's the sense? I need to tell them. What's the watch? And embassy at this particular incident in Kuala Ewum ya yemma woman omutu kwan yaba no on train omubedu wi a na nsam a watete no no abeka no na hoy o ya tete ke no no tete nsam. That is his character ni modus operandi no yenim so no de ohwiahwia nsam tete nsam nukuro enye nukuro on keeping na atete no to himself. Nyame ye na dum na ye mani nyina bedu hwie a na afa ya to aso.
Okay, may I say stay with me na yen try ho embra. This is Kessben 92.9 across the country and our face on Facebook and pay watch share live. Me de kwa me appear ko. Ma me twa me ho na yenja boafo enkra to embra. Yekoba yebeto aso edin komo. Yebeko parliament na yako strike. Report in the Ghana Integrity Initiative make a petition to strike about the former PPA boss. Na report no aba. Emunsem no edoso pa. Yekoba yebedi san komodo. Me basisi ya.
Hey, hey. When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huaden
refuse to grow any offense
and what day immune system or Yankopon, and you're ready for Yamusa Maya Hubano, and Nasa Wunum Imbusaba Mesa, a Peja immune system, Nabri Bia, Ya Yentimu. Say, dear, a month for the one, the Imbusaba Mesa, during what dance yes, and Yarwa will run.
Metro system. So I was just on my way going, but I was like, I have to talk to you guys on like what's happening here before I enter the underground bunker. Yeah, so that's what.
But where you are, no, are you in safety?
Right now, okay, I would say right now I'm in a safe place, but what makes it not safe is that we don't know what's going to happen at any point in time. That's the scary part of it, because at any point in time, something can happen, and it's not safe. And the authorities over here aren't giving us an assurance that where we are is actually safe or not. All they are telling us is that once they give us the alert, we should just make our way to the nearest bomb shelter. That's what's happening here.
I see. But how did all this start? And when did it start in the first place? How long have you been in Ukraine?
I've been in Ukraine since 2019, sorry.
2019.
So I think this is my third year in Ukraine.
As a Ghanaian student?
All this, yes, as a Ghanaian student.
Okay.
If you should talk to those who have been here for about 6 to 7 or even maybe 10 years, they'll tell you this has been happening for more than 10 years, since even before they were here. Some also said that it started way back in 2014 when the first invasion of Ukraine happened, when they took over Crimea. But for me, I realized this thing was happening back in January, when concerns were drawn that Ukraine made their intentions of joining NATO. So that's when we actually started seeing signs of the Russians. I'm sure everybody heard about that when they started gathering their troops by the border. So gradually, they started gathering their troops from maybe 6,000 to 7,000 to 10,000, to the point where if the Americans were like, they have an estimated amount of over 150,000 soldiers on the border with Ukraine, with weapons and artilleries and tanks ready to invade Ukraine. They literally had everything ready for a full-on invasion if they really wanted to invade Ukraine. But every time they had a sit-down with President Putin, who is the president of Ukraine, of Russia. He tells them that no, he's not there for an invasion. He's just there for military exercises. So we've been seeing signs of this, but I don't know. It wasn't, I would say it was clear, but at the same time it wasn't clear the intentions, because it was as if it was going to happen, it was not going to happen. Then, yeah. But it has been happening for some time now.
And in all of this, the Ukrainian government didn't put measures in place to forestall some of these happenings, right?
Yes, the Ukrainian government actually put measures in place. They started seeking assistance from other countries, from NATO, from the US, and they actually earlier it looked as if they had the full-on support of all these countries, which I wouldn't. They actually did have support. The UK helped them by sending in some anti-tank missiles. I think the US also did their part by sending in weapons to help. I think Turkey also did their part. Germany, all these countries actually came together to help Ukraine in a way. But from the onset,
be able to cross the borders to other countries. We are told that between Ukraine to Poland is about 15 hours drive.
Yeah, it's about 15 hours drive. And with what is going on now, it can even take longer than that because we don't know where we will be meeting on the road. But from videos we are seeing and
Russian tanks rolling across the border in southern Ukraine,
from people who have actually been on the road,
airstrikes hitting large cities, and thousands of people attempting to.
They haven't actually encountered. But at the same time, it's people are advising that we shouldn't take that risk of moving, of getting into maybe buses, then trying to travel to another, because like you said, 15 hours. You don't know what can change within that 15 hours. Because I personally have a friend who traveled yesterday, and right now he's in Lviv, which is the closest city to the Poland border.
Okay.
And for him, it was a very smooth and safe journey. But within that 15 hours, that is going to change. I don't know what is going to happen because the Russian military is actually moving fast.
92.9. 92.9, a mountain of favorite songs. This is 92.9, the more music, more variety. Perfect. 92.9, wake up. 92.9, the Kessben.
They're actually hitting Kyiv very hard. They are trying to take over the capital. So they are hitting Kyiv very hard, and it's difficult to know where and when they are going to be. So that's what makes it very dangerous to move, because if you get into the crossfire, if you get between their fights, I don't think they are going to actually see you as a civilian by that time. So that's the concern that has been raised by.
Okay, but do you live in the capital city?
No, I don't live in the capital city. I live in the second biggest city in Ukraine, Kharkov.
Kharkov, okay. And how could you say probably the Honorable Ashama will be able to tell us more about the president. A speaker makes a ruling, and then it will be overturned by a deputy speaker. Ura Urban Backben, Nebo and Sheda and Yosa and Komono Esto. Now, there's all right, Joseph was saying, was to say, Wombrichi constitutional provision be likewise. The others are one more at the year, Juma, Ewan Brashe, Mamma Semno, I be or Mamisha here, Ewo, na Mintio on this particular subject.
Yo, opinion me that was said. Speaker Bagbin and the first deputy speaker, Joseph Osewusu Asemno. I think Bagbin has really shown some leadership, not some leadership from the word, because I were in this Ukraine. Senior Odiye Ninyamanu, we are criticizing him. Niente amikase wa show leadership in say start every budget in some. Only ho Joseph Osewusu ono reject ana house no reject budget no ana no emani ruling no. Only ho Joseph ebeteni ni ruling no. Oba en odiebu wakasa bebre. You see, if your father loves you, okasa bebre too far. Don't take that papa no. Onye stronger na on to mean take action. Watufu akasa sa say oh. Meaning why na me deputy eteni me ruling make say me sa eteni. That is a respect given to you by your boss. By ranking he's your boss. Or the amount. So you must take cue to that. But one omusi ujai krama tambia odi unwa grosa ube wana ni techere mashe wano. Enu na abase sea. Senka okraki whip that timer. Inka we ensibio. Intokwa AC 22 December 30 2021 December. Ninyina free first deputy speaker ya. Onu beka say oh, obey to me as a speaker sitting in a chair. Obey to me as a referee. Abetuaba. Sano ye ana omunkan unkan. Look at all these things. So first na omakan no account say crowd person omun changing on tuaba. And they didn't talk one by. say asema asabai ye covid sika say Ghana there ya brochire there parliament say ma yen hwehwem and our boss bagbe motion no wajatum who but tenase no who think say on motion no to is that the way we do things? Because as I say MPP for any first deputy speaker who say look, they are governing. It is a time bia who govern mom na time bia Petros them de bia who di Manchester call them why. You are going to cause trouble. I thank God the Speaker of Parliament eka say omwa betina say ahu senya ombe tumi akitakita omunsem. That is very good. That is leadership. But you say ombe chero constitutional provisions are breaching. In Parliament or in the chamber, do we have constitution there? We make our own rules. That is why the order book is there. We use our order book, the white one. And nu na yedi boy bra them ho. In this say, kachra no say, ombe constitutional provision wa breaching. Then you are taking him out of the chamber to court. Say uncle like Supreme Court, no more interpretation. So it means you don't even believe in the book, the other book I use. You don't believe in it again. Because the other book does not allow you to do that. But what is all these things about? Omuna more problem, or MPP for more problem. Because right now, near Joseph Osei Amaya hon di pass ye chere Ghana for say MPP for we are COVID scar.
Yeah, but how do you say
someone we are in allow the motion to carry on. Na yen friend the Panoyan set committee. Na yen asem no. Is that not what it happened?
But there are statutory bodies. Yes, are there already?
Statutory bodies didn't.
The Auditor General, or the report by Parliament, the Public Accounts Committee, a further investigation into those provisions, expenditure. Your friend is saying rates are capture in the budget. So why do you want to jab the gun at the time? On him say, "Some bodies are mandated to do the same work."
Parliament have oversight responsibility on all government agencies. Last one to say, committee some go Auditor General and audit service. One thing. We have that responsibility. Do you get to know? And that responsibility has not been taken away. It is still there. It is still there. And nothing America say, one makwan say committee no interest na investigating. Nature say someone ye kase MPP for we are COVID sikadi no. And you no kure. Oma we ampa. And nothing na one say Sevi Kafra utangu de mona obi bebo kokokwa osipie na mi mefa de osi on twen wa bontin kakra. They say send you wadenu. Enu na mahama kase akonja MPP 40 no Sevi Kafra mpenyefo muti omani aguzu di sore ade no afantuma ne nyinam sore na ye ndi akonja na osi mu ntwansa. That is what it means. It is not about bagbin. The substantive issue I wo honi say ye hu ye COVID sika ye mo ajajajaji smooth free ho na ye mpe committee na hwehwe sika no musi debi.
Abu Chairman Sabonso Akacho said in 2020 budget expenditure one more year for COVID-19. Oko 2021 budget more appendixes no amount the direct expenditure one more spend the actual money say buy any kwanya one more fast one more spend this as na. But yet still documents are there to make references to. One year more say and only the mobile. What would the bipartisan committee do different from the state-owned agencies? Any bodies are mandated to be doing some of these things. Bipartisan committee
Moshia move and somewhere was a book a tre anamotua SSA committee no A2. So it has gone beyond what they've written and brought it there. Anyone a finance minister, any different document a break parliament, and all the different one they call IMF. Finance minister, in this say or book no another report no David the parliament per se on shame asem bibi wom ye ni krom ha this February 4 February and a World Bank for beka say any 100 million kwa no mama government your mama 430 MPP for the gabe catch 430 no mama adentina to take that person who gives you money anka se wo ka asem no na ye bon sem ma no wanka o inti nipa no mo na sabe ka kire bibi wom MPP for the esika mo ma ye hwehwe ade no mu inti Joseph Osewusu no onya botre. It is not about show me, it is about what you did that we want to know. It is not about show me the constitutional provision. Masenu oya we ni no visa back bi no ye no we ye Ghana for no ye be sori akasa send me kasa na ye kasa sa kosi se motion no mo sa di be ko a omo nsan fanko se ye hu se ya hwehwe sika no sa omo anya hwe a na ye boye nsem amamu eba mu se ba ku ba pe ya account ni nyina da red uko get fan na da red road fan na da red esla na da red re sa I'm a finance minister to me catch Ghana for say we are broke. Jesus Christ. SSA etrese sika mama mu no edoso. Sika no doso pa. Wow, loan nkwa 220 billion musa jibi kraka hu Ghana cedis. Mu jibi ka inde uko parliament o China. Ube say they are still approving loans so. They be meeting parliament no week ba kukura ntwoma ya approve loan. I am not saying only MPP time. Inti sa subanya ye di bu oman no. Emre du se yenja inti se ka prebia beka yensan. Esi se yen hwehwem na yenhu. Is it not the institution of Ghana Revenue Authority akachire Ghana for say 52.5 billion eye taxes ayeji o habo ne ayeji o makola ne ayeji o kejetia ye de ahye commercial bank no ya hu sika no enye GRA for no. Mr. Speaker, I need to reform the country. Me too, pa. Minim se utewe enyo mu na country. Na se sani fanusa usa refer me money pa 52.5 billion yiraye. MPP for mu control. They are scheming this nation. They are schemers. Share time ayaka say empasi 11 no. Dey na see. Minister of Finance said to me be catch Ghana for say he's reducing expenditure by 20%. Is that not it? Now, take your calculator like Lotto Man, 138 billion NIN budget too.
Yes.
Now, say 20% is reducer. It means just make it 1.20 times 138. Figure utifrima, you'll be getting 27 billion. And only 20%, ubenya 27 billion. Now, which sectors are now? Who go parliament? Would you budget? What resend away? We see ujina simply so keke. You are reduced by 20%. Sectors ben are reduce. And idea one reduce. Okay. It is say to me reduce budget by 27 billion expenditure. Why are you chasing 7 billion? Schemers, why are you chasing 7 billion? One was a muyasanu, oh no, roto, no, ya free ho, and no, since some who come to say, Krama ya bono tag or dinam krum. In Casa Casa no mania free ho, Ube Kamuzi or Muyascano. Nasa Muyascano as a wound to me put system new year, or Muya Togo for. One no Muya roto for no Muya Togo for. So who did ya, or Sunu did ya, as I said, no Masusu did you. Oh, was not hoddy. We see Ghana afford in one lock. Moon coffee. Meanwhile, this road minister say in Tianica. Yes, I can summon Yantina Yakasa in this for Kasau. Because we saw what Mahama have done with his sister billion. We have seen it. So if Mahama have done 3 projects with 60 billion, what about 220 billion? Joseph Osewusu, we don't have the time to take you to any constitutional provision. Yes, see, Ghana Sikakovic can you and until I move motion. Intima we are trying to tragomoso. Intimo be a pununa and Masamusimu be a pununa. No be out team we are on Kaise. MPP for we are a Kovisika. So man we are there in Ochino Mukwa, one Casamungo move motion say, Ye Pesayan Kano correct Ghana for. Now, someone yes, idea, and they are sick and more we are.
Okay. May I say, Honorable Daniel Ashama, former member of Parliament, Boehm constituency, representing the NDC, and what's in it? Can my faster than it be Imbuster Bar, Mr. Opposing in the drone, Pajo, Mediabra, Adope, gonorrhea, how, or pressure, stroke, and as a waist pains and attitude, fatigue, we are Jumaka Caribbean, not wabre, malaria, or problems with liver, any or kidnap, Pajo, no, Imbuster Bar, Mr. A bit to me, Abuapa, opposing in the drone across the country, baby. I want them beyond one sabit to me. I can be not wetting me. I don't know. Beauty region. Wa Bogatanga Tamale Accra. We call Okanshi drug lane. One sa ebeti me. I can be Boko. And I want so a Calamed pharmacy. Ewo Boku Locust Road. One sabe can be not wetting me. At on the dome not one on numbi. In Booster Bar, Mister. And we drama is so for one pay on 0246 208496 0246 208496. Not when a year. In Booster Bar, Mister, for any and Sawaso and pay. Kessben Travel and Tour, say, and Opeming Canchos and Pacho, a brochure quentu, the opesa we biano, Oba a Kessben Travel and Tour, one more Ebeboa ye pass, a ban domestic and international flight bookings, one more Ebeboa hotel reservation, a ban tour services. We here guide the bet me abuao, ama once who etimi ahenha one Pacho Ninano, ye disedman visa application, the bet me abuao, na ama ticket, Nediako, any other country. Pacho and pay when a Kessben Travel and Tour for any answer was so one mobile etimi ediwake jinemu a year pa a ban with documentation any will be beyond so the Pacho for better Kessben Travel and Tour not one more intimate and wow a doom one more a year Aseda House Central Business District a doom central will call a year multi-credit bank no one more building in I will be who am Swami magazine multi-credit bank no macro traffic light national and pay one a year Kessben Travel and Tour for any answer was 059-610-2667 059-610-2667 now when a Kessben Travel and Tour for any answer was paying Ultimate Fashion and Furniture City say pay main country say weekend urban pacho obeko engagement obeko wedding obeko naming ceremony program bia obeko bia sasa ofa ho bia no entire papa fie de Ultimate Fashion and pay make come for ediama wo Juma open office wears, suit, blazers, a whole do I bet me abua Italian shoes, papa, and the slippers are a designer wears, and Patronino, Ultimate Fashion, a bet me abua ye, a budding konya, would the best yes, you would them living room furniture, and a free bedroom set, open wardrobe, open dining table set, Nina, non Pacho, Ultimate Furniture City, a bet me a diwake, offices, corporate Ghana, mope a year office cabinet, and would the best CC office, mope the modi books, a better shelves, no, and a free mope a year. Porch chairs and so no Ultimate Furniture City ebeboa etimi ama wonsa etimi aka niema eye papa na wonso etimi edi ojuma Kumasi ye ben Wesley Methodist Cathedral no ewo edum Kumasi woni yen eni nsa wo so pay 0209 136733 0209 136733 na woni eye Ultimate Fashion and Furniture City for eni ensa wo so pay wo mo ebeboa ama wonsa etimi aka eniema eye papa ma membra Ellen so na maintain 27 minutes after 11 a.m.
Unim yenianum NDC for omo behave to senior omo be pie Ghana ha 2017 January 7th.
Oh, ade.
In Nyankopon di omo free wiem. Di omo free heaven. No di omo be si Ghana say kim. Bibusa NDC no asesa. Enya NDC dada ayai.
Minimo asesa de orobo asama de betime ye no.
NDC na asesa. Omo former pacho wo kasa mi kama no tum say pim to be pacho for the next 1 hour. Media. Former President Mahama anya bi nipa fufuro bi because me hwe ma bra bo mu boy ono ano beside na ba. Onye Nyankopon abode fufuro bia. NDC as a party enu na ti kurom ha. Yenemo eneti ha. Ene baby Ghana ba bedru mu ka hu bi. Ye chiche mu kura po a mu ne mo military antecedent. Jerry Rollins de baye. Mu na mo di Ghana so ache. Enti mamo nkasa te se ne amu free wie mu ba nra. Mu ye niema yi a enka ye baye nya se afa ne ye sen asie ni nyina na yakoya nimi. Enti me po mo cho me ya mo kasa bia bitiri hi mu din mi say is it the new NDC? Ana nipa foforo bi ne yedi omo abegum ni asesa mu din no mu nyina ba o masan abefa din kro na shatare kro na. Mo si Joe Wise ayede.
Or say back then, one channel macra, what's me a flow.
Many yarding. Your parliament where I woman, you say a brand new parliament. Me can't say because near my brave see woman in Cedar.
Yeah.
This is the first time a young speaker of parliament, ne deputy, a year from another party. The BIA na speaker, ne deputy, first deputy. Omu na from the same party. And so I'm wondering, a Kessben. When the Akwanya ni ono a year opposition for me, you know, and the speaker no per se, Joe White nina drink quite Benkrum. Is that what he was expecting?
But why should it happen, sir? Speaker make a ruling.
And I mean, you say, and yeah, the on the back of the crack of Benkrum can obey. We end this in when you see MPP need to imagine more ideology will be different. Mumma antis asam nasi. Omo nyepe. Number 2, who call more standing orders mua. Aye wrong. It's no busa said then why. Nyo ye no against the rule. Say against the rule, no speaker near bring who are complaining ding. What's why any edikan? Was I near Tosumian? Or two chairman another Tosumiansa? Speaker, and so yes, parliament more disciplinary rules. Omu Okwamo Fasua, Obi, a idea as a so ya, Chinaso. And honorable kind. Parliament is a master of his own procedures and rules. It is a more rule, let's say. Honorable Joe Weiss, Nyoye and ya. Apply the rules. No,
yes, but under 191, or say special or ad hoc committees. The House may at any time, by motion, appoint special or ad hoc committees to investigate any matter of public importance, to consider any bill that does not come under the jurisdiction of any of the standing or select committees in Parliament. And it is equally clear, sir, as much as say was standing committees.
They have to by what motion?
Yes.
Motion no kraya mani no makwa appointed. And yes, COVID seminar honorable
Ato Forsen, Minister of Health. And ya committee ni bi na mo friend wo ho no. Say business committee or say one health committee friend no. Mokai. Yes.
COVID by another committee. Emma mu nyina mu kotena ho koye ania mo yenti no. What is the difference between that one ni mu pese mu ye? Mu amakwa kotena say.
I don't know what's on the Sputnik.
The same COVID issues. COVID asem. Maka ni nyina ewie, maji atumu ewie. Ya ka ewie.
I clarify say na no yes specifically to the any.
Say yes Sputnik video. Say why yo COVID issues. And yeah, no person wants some no kind. Mo can COVID the whole same thing. Now, some it it's the same. Mo my year we are pass year we are mo judgment. Mo see up another one. I'm saying this if one am can. Mo say they need you maybe you are board in Parliament. Near cross Parliament. Many mre. Many abria and come over pass some people be can't Joe Wise is one penny. And I back and buy was see am why be or reverse decision.
Or reverse your.
And I think the problem the same. It's what you said, Joe Wise, I bribia, enya. And I Joe Wise, the catching so on Sren near what kind, enya, on the nudging, enya pet. Seek our baby, if you're never Hannah, on Trandaconium. And you're part of the new situation that you are finding. MPs will be home on MIO. MPs will be both NDC and NDC. Say, Parliament, the way sitting into a beer canaconium. Matis NDC MPs view how come to be crank constituency because almost should say ya almost 2 or 9 pay the COVID the e-levy befom. And so when you can cry her, or why your prisoners. And to speak about me, or not to show prisoner DBA. Now showing what to and Joe Wise to be in your saw ye. It's a way and talk in my estimation. I am talking this way ya higher home, Trinity Manisi. Said that speaker, Jean said. Joe Wise can be why ye be in an or one emera. Oh no, Speaker Babin, watch it. I think he's one of the longest serving MPs.
The longest, actually.
The longest. I was seeing about baby speaker. It's on to me, me say, Onim ya cost of parliament, Onimo Mumra. It is why any baby, and then in your on family and Rani and Fanyajma. Sa cake, there be a parliament, what some for Robby, and what? Until the Huase. Said Joe Wise, Nina Jane, and your pen net. And your petchna. It is so sorry for the codium, not Joe Wise, but Remun Quadia. You are no shooting Sana Jane Yamana or ye be a yin, or be until so the proof bebe betre yen send me happen ye ne therefore wa man warning some onye bio so the be privileges committee or be dey no more sorting it out no onye so to yaso with all due respect.
I say but that's about
okay na be ha na ontena se na wanya konyam no nya nadwuma eni tina ye nyina obia ya wiasem ha yeti obia hwe obetimi aye na oyeye o kan so obedi speaker oni
Kessben 92.0.
we ba cho there bi woman ne bam amiso mebam waka ne de awie
ba me fast da ma Fosia Hotel but your weekend the o pass through Kumasi hotel ba ko a very 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 good for your relaxation Fosia Hotel but your executive suite your mini suite club rooms standard double rooms and standard single rooms your facilities and but your modern day facility ebetime aboa ye pass state of the art facilities your air conditioned rooms and your 24-hour security service one kasano with security any who buying body nyina no rest assured your restaurant continental any local dishes in our sa ebetimi aka bi wo ho na wetimi edi na ukoda Fosia Hotel watari ye fi hotel wo ye fi enya afi na wo kofe se obi maji nkosi ba mpache your laundry services ani nyina no all in one package ye dey amount enti anope me kan for Fosia Hotel e dey amount anytime be a wo free cry Kumasi akwakodri wujuma bia the central business district wo Ghana second year capital na wetimi akọ biggest city na wetimi akọ na wakwakoda ho asida house ewo edum 4th floor na woni Fosia Hotel for etimi edi ensa wo so wo mo ebeboa ebeje wa 2 na wo beda afili ama next time no obesan so recommend edi ama ofofo 032 2037382 032203738 na woni Fosia Hotel for any encomoyo comfort is very, very key to us. Enti adope makamfo ede amao. Kessben University College, pacho ene wamo ebu wawo atete adesuafo wo ye mame wo ye papa obana ni je ho se wo be ensem troni adope makamfo Kessben University College ede amao. Ye no broadcast news analysis. Obi wa person ye analyst papa no wo de ne ba ye be training no amanetimi aye voice over artist, TV and radio talk show host and afin so TV and radio newscaster reporting ene de keka ka ho nyina eba no news writing directing ene de ka ho so a wo pese wonya nim de e won sem trust for adwuma ni mu dia mpacho anope ye kan for Kessben University College e de amount your certificate programs and afi your degree programs e de ma and some trust for amope hands on training e wo eye majuma ebia na afi multimedia hanse monso mo skills any mo bibia tuition no very moderate anopai ma wonsa entimi enka wo form free number we amede mawi na when Kessben University College for entimi any enkomo 0501 637383 0501 637383 na when Kessben University College for any answer was so anopai wo mo ebeboa ama wonim de ni ye pa ama wonso watimi aye well equipped bringing us to exactly 36 minutes after 11 a.m. Enche mekwa homane so na mama wonso akwanya ama watimi afre ede wadwenche no ede aba but Auditor General David Fachame Shraj and a Ghana Integrity Initiative some time ago Ghana Integrity Initiative and the petition Shraj said the former PPA boss any kwanya of us who are wobeye CEO for the Public Procurement Authority will create a company within 3 years. With me adding a company no every day for government contract. Now we are what contracts ne the other contractors. Now Jessica the good bottom. Some of the board members and so on were involved with the activities of the former CEO. No, no, and a charge a charge. The first punishment, and it's for the next 10 years. And yeah, idea. Ura ajenim boatin ya J wobetimi ababe ya ban edwuma bia and then again one more card yes so say with the exception of some 86,000 Ghana cedi bia na one account mo no sika aka edem over 5 million Ghana cedis one more friend was charged went me and defend the kwan our fast so nya sika no enti over 5 million Ghana cedis one sanso and refine and farmer state within a period of 6 months and then so akwakofa nsem bebre na no ediaba rabo shama mami entio ewo eno na memra Ellen so ansa na makọ lines no
yo sister Ellen say mami nkasa ntimi nkasa ba yo ma
asem de
ba ko na ya wie on to aso o ma fofo ye to aso because o kam nso eja
Oh, I don't know me. Because who said Chronosem woman.
And yes, I'm not Musumu that the same old NDC now. To say they need to maybe a oh, Munam fomented trouble.
Obi from Kuma and Fumja.
And I'm need some benefit.
Chronosem by my Ajay what? Ajay Nimbuati. NDC for Kasema, MPP for say, oh, Mubua. Wabetena Akunjasu as PPA boss, Public Procurement Authority. Satan Granam or Parliament. Yes, if Papa ye talk contract, don't come me. MPP for say my yanka. Enu na ku wi bibia ye drunde. Shraj for akomasemu. Na mi nim se. Won say nsem bi basa. Omuka nka ose so mampanyi ye hu se oye bibie dia fa ho. Ebi obi beka say last week keke. But last week cry enye keke. We want to see those actions. Nienti say hu so actions ni say. Oman a yetimu no ye nyina ye bre but mbrante ni mbaba wade no enu na esa ebeye west enu nti senka ye tu anamobi ana ye nya bibie bia esese ye ntu anamobi ebeboa oman ni nyina se Ghana government contract am utonu se we ye di uko gina se ko hwe se Cosmos Energy no fangwa ye tu no ye nya no ye benya Ana yemfa unko Anglo Gold Ashanti. Yebenya. Meanwhile, we have the youth who are dying or crying on the street. Omunye Jumaye. So to me, enyo nunkwa. Yebeka say, oh, aje nkwa. No. Ye politicians ni appointees ni nyinano. We should learn to love this country. Omanu ye dia. Say an kremu year. What future are we going to leave for our children? And no single person can say, Onunkwanya ska and a Ghana be you. No, it will not happen. When Muntina yeti ha, Ube unse Obroni be free ni chrome abagana. Obroni no bobusia woni chrome at 1% interest rate. Or see or a foreign direct investor ewo Ghana. Yeah. Obedru Ghana no bisa say aban on for taxes in Cheno for about 5 years. And when Chikranu Niama Odi Babe ti say Cosmos Energy and Anglo Gold Wenu, and Niama Odi Babe, you must say Obema Ghana for employment. Obedru Temahabwa, Yenfa Bibian Fan Cheno. Na se unya ni party say Ajay we jina Temahabwa. Edentina Sanemanu Emba. Ejeso nunga sakura no pese contract no krano. And Niama no kosa catch from so first can be income. Because you are selling the contracts and taking money. We said it. It is not fair for this country, especially looking at the situation of our youth. Intermediate, near Shraj Akano, Shraj no, according to say, on to mean Chinipa and to jail. Yeah. Inti onu wakani wayene juma wi prosecutorial powers. That's right. Wayene juma wi 1 month 6 months. Inti asema ye bisa 6 months trema. One can what next? Who is going to hold this man to pay this money to Ghana? That is the question we should be asking. Yes, sir. Yebeka we omusion 5 million. Na sao 5 years and now 6 months now and 12. These are the leakages we are talking about. These are the leakages. And nothing to some of us, we must make sure as a nation, say, we finance the political parties, and then we have the National Development Plan. All political parties in this country, you should develop your manifestos out of this National Development Plan. Now, moving forward, say to me, abandon to me a budget my party. Then the parties will not be financed by some people. On my political parties, some are even nipa finance some enye enunti na nyama ye basasa enunti na nyama ye basasa. Look at our finance minister. Tell my MPP for dika okrom hanu. Enyo no na yi 2 million di tua e. O mentumi antua. Ni of abai no so man minister of finance. Inti ni oye bia na ntumi nkasa. Odi yakosi eka bubro emu no di yakosi sesia. So this is the problem. NDC we are not saints. Basenka NPP nkwanti dia nka ya asrobo for NDC for. Eka NPP nkwan dia. Oh, enka NDC dia ya asrobo for. It is NPP for there. Ade omuja pa dia. Aka 2 years no mako. Omuja dia. Omuja eka pa eno mudi ajae. Ejuma no yehu obia fumfum Ghana sika ti say mimre no mudi. Go to all the sectors ni nyina say Minister of Agriculture try say wa say mponko di fertilizer ati say mponko di fertilizer ko Burkina Faso so mboni padasani oboni padasani obeka chanso mfa nkoko tenyesa o si mponko planting for food and job ewohin. These are the people government have appointed to manage the agencies and the sectors. Planting for food wohin. You've move friend NAPCO for omo omusika wohin. In their teacher training colleges of education almost they are here 4 years. Yes, fine. So they are running track system. Yen here sika dia ye juma a building these institutions. Send them brand in baba betumi akosko akosuandia. So openya JD no. And my example, serious example for all of us. I am not a saint, and this is not a saint, but ye my position, mumayenji on mine. Na ye juma ebe jaida chi papa. Edia magana mbrante ni baba.
Better say, Mary Ellen Bremo Mary.
And this dear saint de munye biu. Say I see a calculation NDC appointees of Makwakoda prison. Fite Victor Salome ebesi na nke NDC for die me ka se ya kire wo mo pa we ye wia ne ya kire ne de mo akokot me se me ba be ye list wo han na mo check yan compare two parties why na ne appointees akodam from ministers to sports why na akodam and so be ka center asem dia ene no nyina nchen because mo de ne de che se eya parliament mo nkrofo no kra me pacho wo kasa na man kasa wo kasa wo kasa no man kasa bi
MPP for
pacho ka chem ana obedum ni we ni nka je se me ja kasa na man kasa
oh mema time
ene twaso nya ona ba me time enya ona ba me time twaso enti wo ubu bobo din a nipa no court kro na okoye no ye gya no honorable Asama Boatin wankodam honorable Victor Salome okodam so there are two different things ya do court dey etimi dey okọ wuti hey o chano po biti anga so we ade police we have kire ya do be court by evidence be any where kire say evidence be any where kire say we ade a ye mfa wontum enti say ye kan party a ne nkrofo ya kire mo by law emra na kaka anga wo say ground ya kire mo ye de o the latest one ye oh ya no kana ya ba pa we omo ana mo started no court ya ba pa we na okodam
where
oh omo member ba ku
ebuga pele
ai mugune di no kura ma
ebuga pele
enti enu no wo begina enu no so with your history wo nkrofo ya kire omo ya kire se omo ya with all due respect nyese na me ka nkrofo ya omo afoman sika wanfa by the actions ni oye no oman na lusu sika bi amana kwa akodam wo nkrofo ye line ni ya de compare MPP for the ahini ebenya etisi ye ka senti de ne na ya mpa ye senti kire omo nye omo fault enya asem a ena ye nkrofo bi esuban bi nyefa enka mo se mu nya no ye nko PPA papa yi enko Shraj say Shraj hwemu oti asese obi na de petition of
Ghana Integrity Initiative
Shraj ahwemu me Allen me metina ha enka sa de koro no wanye there's a whole competent institution of government mandated by the constitution. Sashrari, San Crofoko, ye jam momko. Anna, Intia Banison or Nunquan, dear. Yes, why? Me panicho, Obia would see me, and now Obia would no, would see me. Court Nakokachen says Sikakrono Fango.
5 million Ghana.
At the corona of fire, no, on Fanco. Make a creme who you crum hatch, let me say. Your more instructions be now disua. Because near quick, say last week, penna. Report in the by. Attorney General right is all by facts are reporting. Not do a cocots.
Yeah.
And it is honorable to not have a free president to deal with women. Or your president and Casamon Hannah. Company crime mashraj in Yenajuma. Or your president or Tiasia. So a more Juma, and so we were Juma ye. And to wait a warning to all the appointees. So no one quite near so we yet now who bar somewhere or be a mouth.
Okay.
Or who back shows and is who's children now. It is a year can't a banyan and crop for a year with all due respect by law. Where we are dear, Amagana Boka. And this is one of the Omunomedicain. And there's a democracy, Omunomedi, so first, Omunomi penny for. And someone call for now our dream. And Tina de Bia, a banner, Omunomudimuno. To many and this if one Cassassin will yen can be. Yen can be cruel, be a dean and before I am say ye. Because Moody and yes, a line up and I sorry.
I see.
Hey, 50,000 on the basin there.
All right. May I say, Babin Quaho Madison, now, main foul calls no 0552911 0550922 and no any numbers. No, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Speaker. What is it?
Already, the Enquiry, we did this all free.
We did Mr. Nokure Assam, the Free Caswa, by the MP to contain and hope in the Mijina.
No grass, I mean, so.
Nisha, Nia Shama, Mammy, what one about Shama, Chan Mammy, Namchana, and I'm to say that Madi Jimena Ladi Sheriff. Opening with a Mrs. Say, Sabi, Sankanema, I was a baby and to Koya Sibia. It is share and before a year, the Akofankolea Bay. It is Kasabi Kanakuma Betonium.
The grass I was in the Bower, Nebawa, Ukraine.
Opening, and then the training, there's been a dress and a bow. Opening procurement opening I see on TSK. Opening and this bless yes and from so no my amo man ashirika yanka so ma yesko and so say what ya any person kunya any timodintino and before year in pete say yemfa say ni panon kotom opening the ayo krono bo don't come me I want for and so say nya tumni yimu person kunya before and to my Ghana boss to say omudia Ghana ye omudia
say my men for ewa hombane so 05529119290 055092292 Pacho ba no abodi tell no for front so aba. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes sir, Pacho did this all Kase free Kessben.
Where 5 p.m. ni achema kutia
5 p.m. I mean to frequentia
Pacho mamintia Mrs. Tan Pacho we no ba national umorganizana
I know.
Oh madam Atunjen kan why? Pacho andra meje e wo lie nje wo pon a mefro wo achema kutia mini aba like speaker obetrasia on transi so gena so on dream o manu so a for bia so na so oberizana ya pe obi fufro nka be speaker yen pobi 1-2 miyali mi kwa botre 1-2 miyali mi kwa botre mini a upetu yali a upetu wo upetu yali a upetu wo obetrasia na yali ya shemra papa e di ama o komano o political interest nti 1-2 na wotu kwa na waja o komano wo papa adia wo ye de woni Ghana poa eni enko na kura
IPM da say offer from and to as 0552911929 0550922929 Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hey, Speaker, Ambacho, good morning.
Good morning. What did this all Kase free Kessben Suni?
Hey, Ambacho mididi Kofi. Ambacho mkasefi kaswa.
Kofi ko asem so
me pacho and this woman entity woman na waso onu na waso onka won kai sa na wasa ka na edin yo e de sa na wasa e chobo bia na wasa waso betre studio and waso onka ka o e wasa ya shi o ya shi mi chen this na waso to
Offer front to us 05529 11929 0550922929 05529 11929. Hello, good morning. So unfortunate 05529 11929. Hello, good morning.
What is it?
Eradi adumeje usu bibia boko de ko wasem so.
I do not know parliament to be now. People or parliament to be.
Dabi.
No, new constituency $1 million in it. Oh, tell me what I see it you. Money more. When we did an atemo. When we now customer worker radio Kessben.
Yeah, we are also near temperature.
One and a man and a hotel. One man and a hotel. Shansaboka. And this is about how many years? When you see me yet in the amount of the NDC and a mobile banana. The NDC and Yapan and a Mugusumu Yabia Mukiana. Ah, can't somebody a commander. I didn't know Kuma, we are there this year. Kuma, one people, Kuma, we are there this year. I know to me, Kawasam. I don't know what I can. Huh? I don't know what I can.
And I was a catching me too, Fascinating.
We can't tell Kuma, we are some no, because you are bravo. Say unto about money and to a man or did the sick over here. Now say up, Kuma, will tell us who the office. Ah, I don't know how to Ghana for that. Who will say this in your people? Munkwana, we are Ghana for. Munkwana, we are Ghana for Muniansa. Near your chairman, every year, what do you want? Such a Japan catch up with a people friend, Jimmy, no one me answer. Who can?
Medase, I found you. I mean to me, found Medase 05529119290 05509229229. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Openi.
Openi, what did you say? Cafe, Kessben.
That's all offering me body acid.
Openi, I mean to everybody acid.
That's all Openi, not you on the mechanic. I'm not telling you, surgery. Openi, say, a chef, your agency over my Ghana, and Kajani, Libya, Bestemia, and Kenya, MPP, a pint crowd, MPP, a member who are coming to my TV. Openi, because of bad leadership, and yet to what King, she said, Bonnie and a local father, and the other two of my Ghana. So the next thing is almost a kind of when you can say, I want here, so the book contact the train. Because for man of football, and down one second, and for first of all, we are woman. Oh, my dear, oh, my friend, you to so many years. She can't be 1 year, our combination, or my dear, when you say, Scano, and then on to the year, a general much of one, no much channel, and
Parrot made that same. I'm in for last call, and I'm in fancy 05529119290 05529119290. I'm in for last caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I pay my radio name call from Mudi, so Casafe.
The Bacha, yeah, we name it Casasa Denta.
Yeah, I don't talk about Cordia, I mean, too.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I mean, Shirapa, my power, the Pacho, may Chini and Shadan, yes, say, one year, Mawasia, and Monochrono, catch MPP for say, yes, Romo. So one man, you be down Wagana, he live in India. A moment of wire chrono, yes, Romo, yeah, Africa, Yentia, Ntomopa, a monk organizer, MPP phone in Antuska, none of Pessomoyano, almost fire, Yadase.
Yabeda, I mean to me for phone call, be horrible. But me, 5 seconds, not you wrap up, not mean till. Okay. 12 about news team, no ever.
Senior Minister for Foreign Affairs, Honorable Ayokobuchi, Yenyan Mamu, Ukraine. Senior Shasano, only Temtem, na Omumbrambe Drew. In the case of Parliament, Mr. NDC4, almost some motion on Fanco. It is a chronona, ye can once, Ebia, ye Trantrog MPP for so. Ye COVID scan, ye per se whom be a war.
Medase.
And Ghana for Nina, okay. Ususubekasa.
Young Queen.
Near Mechan say MPP are buying Ghana for to Abamain, say ye and steer the affairs of Ghana. Ye buy and Muamunim in Sensema. Basso, you know, we are so get near Conady every day, new things, new situations. Into a buy now or more to Abaman. A buy now and not drinks or bay edgeman why in ye. NDC 4 day, normal day, and once some year the dinner, you remember what I said, they no more. Into Parliament are 7 days, and I'm a kind. Honorable J. Weiss, ne Honorable Baby, on what general, and Kessben Kanawu.
Medase. On behalf of the production team, I want to say a very big thank you. Midi and the Kwame appear could be a ha and then so a Brema Kwama Yedewo as your authentic breaking news is up next with a year sewa Nyako Abronoma and a fin so Nana Frimpon Ziga Debbie. I don't know any of China, you ever said yes, Yabakram.